I used to be raped. He used to rape me. You may not understand until it happens to you.
See, a lot of y'all have no idea how much your grandmother hated your grandfather. Y'all have no idea how much your grandmother hated your grandfather. If you knew about at least 10% or a quarter of the things that she went through with your grandfather, you would be shocked. You would be horrified. And you hear a lot of men, they say stuff like, man, women back in the day, man, they were more traditional, they were domesticated, man, they held it down. 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, man, they held it down. You want to know why they held it down? It's because they were held back. What if I told you your grandmother didn't want to have all those kids? She didn't want to have all those kids. She probably only wanted to have 2 or 3 at the max. But guess what? They could essay and grape their wives, and they couldn't do nothing about it. So why do you think grandma and grandpa slept in a different room? Because grandma hated your grandfather, because she was trapped. 1993, they just passed a law where husbands could no longer grape or essay their wives. So before you open your mouth saying, women back in the day, man, they were more traditional, man, and you wonder why women are the way that they are today, understand why.
It just came to my attention that so many people, including our parents, our grandparents, our parents, our mothers, endured a lot in marriage. Now, pardon me when I say I don't want to get married. I'm not thinking of getting married, and I'm not so ready to get married right now because I've seen things. Even in my dating experience, it has not been the best. That's why I don't always consider marriage the first priority. Now, I am one of those people who think women should actually make money first before they think of getting married, because it is so hard for you to start over at 45. It is so hard for you to start over at 50 after wasting a lot of money, enduring nonsense, enduring disrespect, domestic violence, emotional damage from the marriage. Now, recently there is a conversation that sparked on the internet, and people were sharing their experiences, like our grandparents were sharing their experiences during their marriage. Wow. Let's hear from them.
Marriage is not for happiness.
What?
If you want to be happy, remain single. That is free advice. If you want to be happy, remain what? Single. Because the minute you enter upon marriage, happiness is not for the man and wife. Happiness is for the children. I love my wife for my children to be happy. I submit to my husband for my children to be happy. If you want to be happy, remain what? Single. In marriage, God banks on you. And let me tell you, this plan of repopulating heaven through marriage and family, God has no backup plan. There is no plan B for it. It just has to work. And that is why marriage becomes a spiritual battlefield. Why? Because it is the only plan God has to repopulate heaven. So he fights for it. The devil also fights it.
So what happened when they would say no?
You couldn't say no.
You couldn't say no to your husband?
No. You call him, he rated. If women had been told that they call the police on him, they said he's got a right because he's your husband. You can't charge him with rape because he's your husband. So they go out, stand all night, do what they want to do. When they jump on you, get another baby. You think women wanted 19 and 22 babies? Ain't that much love in the world.
So either that or some women were being maybe forcefully beat up?
If they had to, if they wanted to, they come beat them up too.
So wasn't no saying no to sex?
No.
From your husband?
No.
That's what I want to know, because somebody over here was, being foolish. Why didn't y'all just close your legs and stop?
This is what married people don't tell you about marriage. I have been married for 14 years and together 17. Do you think that the love that I have for my husband is keeping me faithful? Do you think that the respect that I have for my husband is keeping me a submissive wife? No, people, no. What is keeping me faithful and submissive to my husband, even when I feel he don't deserve it, is my love for God, okay? It is the love that I have for God and the respect I have for God, and I reverence every day what is his goodness. I fall in love every day with his goodness. So that is what's keeping me being a loving, submissive, a respectable wife. It's not my husband. Because at the end of the day, I'm human. I will fall short. He will piss me off. I would want to do some things that'll piss him off. Tit for tat. It is because I love God and I recognize that his goodness is what's keeping me faithful, committed, and submitted.
This really makes me sad because these are grandparents hearing this. Now I can now tell the reason as why our parents were so broken. Now most of our parents didn't even like us because they went through a lot with our fathers. Our grandparents went through a lot, and definitely there was no love for us because everything was taken, emotionally, everything was taken away from them. Imagine being raped, imagine being beaten physically beaten day in, day out. Imagine being cheated on and you have to just act okay. It has to be okay. Forcefully, you don't have a say about it. Oh my God.
Now, these are some of the few things that we women go through in marriage that are so painful. You cannot explain it. There is no English word for it. Number one is when you find out that your man is cheating. But leave alone the cheating part. Is when you find out that everybody else knew about it but you.
You know, for cheating, I could actually understand if you're Muslim, and even if you're not a Muslim, if you feel like one woman is not enough, make enough money, set rules, bring this woman and make them official. Let them be official. Let them not worry. Maybe where are you? You're not home. Maybe you've got a problem. Maybe this and that. Yet you're somewhere very happy and you've left someone child very, very, very scared. You know? I don't know. Just make it official. That's why I love Muslims because, you know, that deen allows them to have more than two women if you're capable.
Is when you find out that your man is cheating. But leave alone the cheating part. Is when you find out that everybody else knew about it but you. All of your friends knew. His friends knew. The neighbors even sometimes knew. Some people in your family even knew he was cheating, but no one told you. Like immediately your view of people changes. That's number one. Number two is when his family comes for you. Hey, you know what, our dear wife, we see taking care of this family, it is very hard for you. We thought of bringing another wife to help you. Mama Nyamo, well, we have decided to bring, this is now your call, okay? Yeah. Another one is when you are there, you are a mother, you're a single mother, and then a man comes into your life. Hey, I'm going to treat you better, you and your child, and then the man sleeps with you and go and sleeps with your child. Mama Nyabo. No. Like, it's not enough that you've humiliated me. You go ahead and do it to my own child. What haven't men done to us women? Another one is when you are pregnant. And then you find out that another woman is pregnant for your baby daddy or for your husband. Mama Nyabo. Or the same time you're on labor bed giving birth, another woman is also going for labor. Ma. Another one is when you spend your whole life, all of your youth, so many years, decades with a man, and then a man looks at you and tells you he's tired of you, he's done with the relationship, he doesn't have love for you anymore. As if that is not enough, he will add on and tell you to just pack your things and go without giving you anything, not even a piece of land, not even a business, no nothing. And his entire family come and back him up. Hey, what did you come in this marriage with? You came empty-handed, you go like that, what do you want? Mama Nyabo. To them, childbearing is nothing. Your womb, your body, your energy, gone like that. You cannot do or say anything about it. That pain. They tell you, go, who are you? You're trash. All of a sudden, now you're useless. Another one is when a man decides to sleep with your very own sister or cousin or your best friend. He decided that, like, and they keep
Now,
quiet with
this
it
really
and
makes me
betray
sad
you.
because
That
these
betray
are grand.
you.
It really broke me. Now, so many people endured. Our parents really endured a lot of shit, a lot of nonsense. And it just came to my attention that if these parents were really, really free to open up to us, wouldn't be in love with our grandparents, wouldn't be in love with our fathers, wouldn't be in love with our mothers. Like we wouldn't really, really treasure them the way we're treasuring them. But just because long ago women were taken to be brave, they had to be quiet, they had to follow, they were manipulated and they had no say in the marriage or in that reunion. That made them endure a lot. Now, most of these people who are sharing this, they have nothing to lose now because most of them are old, most of them are going to die, and they feel like it is important to educate us. Abantu bangi baenduring a lot, and it makes me wonder how they really survive. Because if it was me, going through all that, I think I would be dead by 40, by 30. Because remember, these people got married when they were still young, like really, really young. In today's episode, we're going to listen to the grandparents, grandmothers, our mothers. We're going to see what they endured. We're going to hear how they survived in their abusive marriage. Most of them, they were just there to keep an eye on us. And trust me, if Your grandparent comes to you and says, oh, I used to be raped. He used to rape me. You may not understand until it happens to you.